got a picture.
He wants to build a little development there, dig a pond and have houses built around it. But the city, to put in the street, the sewer and all that is so expensive.
Yep.
Here's the view from the cemetery.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I just don't know if I want to be that close to a cemetery,
I wouldn't.
because there's
There's,
zombies,
yeah, and
werewolves and
dead juice
vampires, all kinds of stuff.
running out of there. Oh, gosh.
And the zombies were having fun. What's that, Monster Mash? Yeah.
So you couldn't find it either, Carla, right? Okay, good. Then it wasn't that I wasn't looking in the right spots.
Did you make it to this thing?
I did make it to that.
I had 2 trucks show up when there was supposed to be 1.
My Google Calendar told me the wrong time. I thought it was at 1:30.
I just sat in the back, as quiet as a church mouse.
Really?
So it's mostly a sales pitch? Or
No, I might have been slightly facetious when I said that.
well, they got to justify their existence.
Well, their existence isn't gonna be if it goes the way everybody wants. That's one thing I forgot to tell them. I says, they won't need ISAC when there's only 10 counties in the state controlling everything. When they condense all the counties and we become a satellite of Saragordo County,
Either the price per county goes up or their existence gets smaller and smaller.
so I told them, I says, they're quietly on a way to eliminate property taxes, which I'm not against that. It's just that then all of a sudden, who controls all the money?
So I'm kind of curious, if the state's shouldn't we be doing the same thing to the representation? Shouldn't the districts get bigger for representation of state legislatures and Senate? Should be all fair.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
All right, it's 9 o'clock. We'll stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Consider for approval the minutes and the agenda.
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes and agenda.
I'll second it.
Motion by Jensvold, seconded by Derby to approve the minutes and agenda. All in favor, say aye.
All right.
All right, motion passed. Auditor's office discussed drainage. Is Chris here today?
No.
Okay.
I didn't have anything.
I've got one up by Buffalo Center. It's a blowout in an area that's blown out several times since I've been a supervisor.
Just overloaded and weak.
Yeah, that and it's in some sandy ground and it's,
That's what
it seems like the gaps.
that's what DD 11 was before we improved it.
Yeah, I mean, what really needs to be done there is probably about at least 400 or 500 feet should be completely taken out and then put in something there that.
Now, is that the part that would connect to the ditch then, or is it out in the middle somewhere?
No, yeah, I can't remember what lat it is. I'd have to look it up. It's, I guess I could look it up on my phone, I guess. Okay, that looks like Buffalo Center. All right. It'll be lat 21 of DD 68. It's right out in here. There's a low area that's fairly sandy, and it's had several. It's just, it's just a great big old hole where it sucked all the dirt out.
So that's coming which way here? Where's it flow?
It flows this way.
It goes across the railroad.
Yeah, it goes there and then up
Is
through
it
there.
flowing on both sides of the railroad?
It's flowing.
Okay.
It's just, he just said it sucked a big old hole, 12 by 12
I know,
hole out in the middle of
but
the
sometimes
field.
if there's a restriction, say under the railroad or something,
No, and
it may
it's-
pressure that.
It's always been flowing. Well, I mean, it got restricted. There was one time, it seems like one of them caved in. And it might even have been a repair that had been done some years ago that actually failed. But, it's always been flowing. It's just that you can stand over the hole and look down in there and watch the water going to beat heck, so.
How big is it?
I
how
believe
big's
it's
the
a
tile?
21 inch or 20 inch.
Wow,
Did you say 68, 21?
yes.
Yep. Yep, lot 21, DD 68.
Yeah, it goes from 21, no, 18, oh, wait a minute, that's 18 down there? Yeah, it's another one of those, it's
Restricted.
downstream, it's 18.
18,
and
20,
there it's
18. Look at that. It's, isn't that weird?
That must be kind of the
And
MO this
so
year of what's
It
happening.
seems like the number I remember is a 20 inch out there, the repairs that have been, it's done at least twice in the past.
So it's in that area.
And, but yeah, that's weird. It's 18, then it's
Yeah, it
20,
says-
then it's
On the old
18.
map, it says 18, 20, 18.
No kidding. Huh. Well, you know,
And then it dumps into a 36 inch.
and this is in the low area, which is a fairly flat in there, so maybe they went with a 20 to keep the drainage coefficient the same as an 18, as
Yeah.
possible. But, yeah,
So
I
you
never
think it's
noticed
through
that
the
before.
flat areas where the repair would have to be done?
It's in the low spot. It's, let's see, it'd be right about here.
Whose land is that on?
Doug Kluko. But, he had sweet corn out there and they picked it. And,
Just about put it in the,
well, they found it. I haven't heard if they just about put one in it, but they did find it anyway.
that's scary, isn't it?
He did not say that, they found it the hard way. So,
Good,
but,
that's good. Ugh.
which that would have been Seneca Foods or Green Giant, whatever you wanna call them, I suppose.
So does anybody have this has something to do with drainage, have the representatives?
Get it wrong, did I? I had a 50-50 chance.
Does anybody have the representative's name or number that took over for TJ Herrick? The state DNR?
Chris does.
Okay. I'll just give her a call when she's back.
Should be tomorrow.
Okay. Okay,
I noticed, Aidan Kelly's driveway is dry.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so it's working,
Just,
just not as fast as he'd like. But it
well,
just seems like it'd be so much simpler just to put rock up, build it up a little bit in that area.
yeah, so it doesn't go over it.
I think since I've been here, we've written in, the engineers have written in 3 letters saying that that's the best
situation.
I remember hearing that before too.
And I remember one of the meetings, he wanted us to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really bad precedent.
Yeah, no, that's a private drive.
Oh, yeah.
The only way we could do it is if we billed him for it, like anybody else would, but there's plenty of contractors out there for that.
I can think of 3 that we'd end up having to do additionally,
Yeah, oh, no, yeah,
at least.
it's not secondary roads' issue. It's a drainage district issue.
I wondered,
No, it's a private driveway issue.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the private drive, but the drainage isn't good enough to keep it from happening every now and then.
was that a road at one point?
I
And
believe so.
I think it got vacated.
Oh, is that what it
Well,
is?
it was
that
a
went down there?
secondary road, a level
Long,
B-ish,
Cause
something.
it's straight off 200.
Yeah, so how long is it?
Half mile or 3/8
Hey,
Well,
miles.
so
Scott, we're ready for you.
that's a lot of rock.
But no, he doesn't need it the whole way, he just needs
Oh,
it in that low
just that
spot.
one spot, yeah.
Hey, this was mine.
Oh. Central Iowa juvenile detention.
Yep.
No details, though.
We had quite a meeting with workforce development too. You know, they want us to regionalize and our region has decided not to attach themselves to those other two, and boy, there's a lot of discontent from those other groups that really feel like we just felt like there wasn't gonna be enough local.
They're wanting to absorb us.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just like everything else anymore. Bigger and bigger and
They
less
just keep
local
cutting the
control.
money until it forces it to happen. 25% is what they were.
What would happen if we just started taking care of ourselves?
You wanna just take care of this one while we're waiting?
What do we have? Oh, sure. Resolution, Winnebago County Board of Supervisors, resolution. So we need a roll call vote on this, Carla?
Well, just because it says it on the sheet.
Okay,
has it been,
I'll make a motion to
Look-
approve the resolution for a compromise settlement agreement.
has it been looked at by an attorney or whatever or anything?
Not by our attorney.
Yeah, I know she's, evidently everybody's in agreement that this is what needs to be done. Have you,
Who goes to those board meetings?
it was supposed to be me, but did we switch or something?
I didn't,
It wasn't you? Me.
Okay.
I mean, I went to a couple meetings a while back, but that was when Mike was still here, probably, so. But,
Are you wondering if,
you wanna table this?
yeah,
well,
Cause
yeah,
the motion can die for lack of a second.
if, maybe we should,
We can call Tony after,
I mean,
after Scott.
Or you could talk to
Well,
Kyle.
yeah, I could do
Kyle would
that.
have all the knowledge of
oh,
it.
for sure he would.
Yeah, and then I would wanna talk to a couple other people too to get their opinions.
I read all of the
I
stuff
know-
that comes down from that.
I know a couple of people pretty well that are on that board, so
So I say
Table?
we table it.
Okay,
I would like to see what the rest of them are thinking before we,
He did make it, like, it needs to be done today, whatever we decide,
Tony.
yes. He's very adamant that,
Now, I know there's been a lot of,
discontent.
discontent there with Tony,
That's what I thought it was about, but
That's
and,
what I thought too at first.
and
no, it's a lawsuit with Hardin County.
and
in the co-op agreement.
Maybe we should just make a phone call when we're done with Scott here and then get more information.
I don't know if Kyle can answer the phone right now. They're in there.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
they're in a meeting, so it's,
Is there anybody from Hancock that have knowledge on it? Cause they're not.
is Bud on that board now?
That'd be a good one to go.
That would be a good one to call, yes.
Well, let's table it for now. Go to 3.
All right, good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
We're ready for you.
Okay. I have quite a few things going on right now. We learned today that they're gonna begin paving on R20 tomorrow. They had a another project have a hang up, so they're coming to us. So tomorrow morning, first thing, they'll start from the north end at the Minnesota line and work their way south. As a reminder, they're doing one lane at a time with the pilot car, so people will be able to get through there, albeit somewhat delayed. This is the surface lift, it's 2 inches, it's the final surface for this road. And it's expected to take 4 to 5 days, depending on if we get full days.
Supposed to rain tonight, huh?
Yeah, as long as we don't get rain during the paving, they ought to be able to work pretty well full day. I mean, we try to get the pavement kind of dried off in the morning before they get started. Asphalt's coming from their stationary plant in Glenville. After the paving, we'll have striping and rumble strip panels and some shoulder work. Shoulder work's our guys doing that work, so that will kind of soon follow. I don't know yet if they're going to be moving straight to the rest of the rake area in the Osmos project or not. It's possible that they would do that while they're here with all their equipment.
Depends on how much delay they got on their other project, probably.
Yeah, we'll just wait and find out. We'll be ready for it either way. The dirt work on Osmos is getting really close, and I believe that they could get it paved now, even with the dirt work going on. So, it's possible in a week or week and a half, they'll just work their way around Rake and over to Osmos.
I did go up and kind of survey those bump signs, and if you were coming around either one of them corners from either direction with a loaded semi still going the speed limit or above,
Yeah.
it would be tough to get slowed down. I mean, you'd have to hit the brakes pretty hard.
Yeah.
I got a call from one of the Rome Township trustees that had been getting a little wondering when that, that truck went in the ditch there, it went around that curve, and he reportedly one of his steer tires blew out when he went over that big bump, which must have been a poorly inflated or steer tire that was compromised anyway, because I've gone over a lot worse with my truck and never had any troubles, but and so they were kind of, he didn't have time to slow down for it or something like that. There should have been, the bump sign should have been out a little further from where it was at, but
I think I agree with you. We could have had signs further in advance.
but if they're gonna pave it,
That said, we're paving tomorrow,
so we won't worry about it
Now
now.
he'll really have to slow down.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll
We'll
have,
have extra signs.
yeah, well, they'll have and they'll have the flag person or whatever. And they always had that, plenty ahead. That was before both curves, so.
What more on Osmos? I guess, the dirt work looks to be within a few days of being buttoned up. They have all of the fill hauled, and now they're just kind of rolling the top fill back on the banks and getting that touched up with the right slopes. They got I suppose they'll start pushing the borrow pit back together pretty soon as they kind of are sure they don't need any more fill. Our guys were up there extending some culverts and replacing some culverts to try and complete the work that we didn't get included in the plans. So that's all coming together nice. So far, they've been able to work around Osmos operations really nicely, it seems. So I think that job's going well. We also have Denco Highway in the county over on 838 toward the Worth County line. We're fixing a culvert. That's just a 2-day project, so they'll be done by the end of the day. They're probably pumping grout right now. For some reason, we had a huge void or a couple of voids around a culvert under the road, and so we had kind of a collapse one day and had to go fill a hole full of material to get it passable. So they're pressure injecting grout around the culvert after repairing all the joints on the inside of the culvert. We've had them do this before. It's kind of it's a nice way to give you some confidence that the culvert's sound and don't have any holes.
Where's that at, Scott?
It's on 838 east of R-74 on the way to Joyce. It might be a mile to the county line, I'm not sure. It's a 36-inch concrete pipe, so to dig it up and replace it would be kind of a job.
They fill that from the top or from the side along the culvert, or how
What
do
they do
it?
is they take a drill and put 10-foot deep holes in several different spots around the culvert, and then they put kind of it's like a 2-inch steel pipe that's 5 foot long down into that hole and seal it up, and then they pressure inject the grout, and it will kind of just find all the weak spots and create these like little pockets and columns
Sure.
of grout.
So it's
soil
got
mixture.
re-rod in it, or reinforced, I mean, of just those pipes, I mean, kind of a reinforcement thing.
It's just kind of a reinforcement. The pipes are, like I said, the pipes are concrete and they're
Oh,
laid, they have joints, but they aren't usually tied if they're older than 30 years old, you know, so those pieces can just wiggle apart, and then they'll start to eat out all that material around the joint, creating these voids, and you don't really notice it until you get a hole in the pavement.
yeah.
Or we've been, last few projects, been doing kind of inspection of the culverts prior to the paving, just so we can kind of put eyes inside culverts on a routine basis, and that's where some of these jobs have come up, but for some reason we missed that one. It did have a repaired joint in it, but apparently that must have been our guys, so we don't have the capability to inject any grout or anything like that.
So the grout's finding the path of least resistance. And
Right. So it's gonna fill air holes and weak soils, and, you know, when they drilled those holes, it was just bringing up black gumbo, you know. It's just, that road must not have very good structural fill underneath it, no surprise.
When it was what was there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then our shop project's moving along too, really well. Ethan's looking to have the guys in there in 2 weeks. Today they're working on moving some of the less needed things like our blade racks, our sign bins, air compressor, epoxy, some of those things we don't need absolutely every day. And I know we got pallet racking to get up for the oil storage. We do have quite a bit of things for the electrician to finish, and that's maybe next Monday. He's coming back to finish up some of that. Otherwise, everything's pretty well operational. They got cabinets in the break room. They got the floors sealed. We got the toilets and the sinks and all the water treatment heaters, well controls, all that stuff is pretty well done. It's shaping up quickly now.
Can't remember, did they put a shower in there?
No shower.
No shower.
We got a wash machine.
A wash in case somebody gets something on them or whatever, just
Yeah.
to go stand underneath.
No, we got a washing machine.
No, I mean like something for if you get something on yourself.
We have
No kind of a,
we have some eye wash supplies in the first aid kits, but we don't have any kind
yeah,
of
well, I use a garden hose, so,
yeah, we do have plenty of garden hose makers.
yeah, yeah.
And they got the airlines in also last week.
Oh, that's nice.
All kinds of things. So, yeah, Jeff Thompson and some of the other guys have been in there pretty well constantly over lately. Jeff's got all of the woodworking. He comes from his shop and he stained it and everything. So
Oh,
it's
nice.
pretty sharp. And I know they mowed it yesterday, and we are planning to seed and reseed the whole site yet this fall somehow. It's, you know, seeding where there's already some growth but not great is a little tricky, I think. But
will this be seeding that will have to be mowed, or is it wildflower? Or
it's all prairie seed, so we'll probably mow a little bit around the end, we got 6-foot tall grasses right up next to the building, we might wanna mow a path around it. But we don't have a lot of sort of front lawn, you know, it's mostly rock to the ditches. So I don't think if anything, we'll just mow it high with the batwing and, you know, side and rear mowers, just however best we can. A couple times a year.
Sometimes when you plant the prairies, you gotta kinda mow it, you know, early to,
Right.
at some point, get the weeds out.
So is there signage that's planned?
We have a concept, and like, you know, like any of these projects, that's kind of like the last thing. Make sure that we have everything kind of done and know where we have space for it. I think we're gonna end up putting like a monument sign that our guys will build. The school will. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna order like a road sign, but it'll be our county logo and the address and stuff, and then kind of sandwich them together to make sort of a sign panel and put it on top of a concrete base. And,
Do you need DOT permitting if it's on your property?
I don't think so.
Even if it's a certain size?
I don't think so.
What size are you looking at?
Well, the base will be maybe like 14 feet long and then maybe, I don't know, 6-8 foot tall. This seems really big, but, you know, on the highway,
Yeah.
it'll look appropriate. We haven't got past drawings. We priced it with a sign company early on and it was like $1 million, so we decided we'll find a way to build it ourselves.
Yeah, I wouldn't be,
Economic way.
I wouldn't be for anything over 750,000.
I mean, some number they threw at us, I was like, all right, bye, you know.
Nice talking to
We
you.
don't need to be spending an absorbent amount on our signage. You know, mainly so that deliveries can get, I mean, we already have a 911 tonight, you know, so.
Yeah. But
The
today,
purpose is more just kind of like, I don't know, the professionalism of having a well-marked.
Is there any
facility.
reason to convey information? I mean, like the website, you know, so that people could look up road stuff? You know, it's a pretty
Oftentimes we put
visible
the,
spot.
office phone number on there, you know. I don't know if that ever generates any calls or not, but, you know, there's nothing that happens out there for the public, you know, it's.
Right, but they're driving by.
They're driving by, yeah.
The
And so
people they're
it's
trying to
not-
get a hold of out there are gonna have to go through your office, really.
right.
That's true.
And people do stop out there, I'm sure, but it's not really the best way to get assistance, you know, for anything you need. Because most of the time during the day it's vacant, because the guys are out working.
Okay. Anything else?
The mile of 500th Street that was talked about a couple weeks ago, between 80th and 90th, got rocked yesterday,
Oh, good.
so that's done.
it was in pretty bad shape, was it, or?
I didn't see it,
Oh, you didn't see it?
but if it hadn't been rocked in that long, it's an easy decision. And, I mean, just for your information, we don't have the roads on a routine rotation. The blade operators choose the roads that,
Oh.
and confer with the, you know, Ethan and I about which.
These
roads
are the ones that are gonna need it this year.
Right, so it's entirely about, you know, the condition of the road at the time of the decision making, and it's not a perfect system.
Yeah.
So it's-
Well, obviously they must have missed this one, so.
Cause you don't wanna be putting rock on rock on rock if you don't need to.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, if a road's in good shape, why do anything with it?
Right, so like it could be 5-6 years, or it could be every other year, or we might use different materials. We're just trying to do the right thing at the right time for the right road, and putting it on a rotation would ignore some of that.
What did we put on this one then, do you know?
I assume.
Was it a blend?
I assume that you put a lead on there.
Okay. So it has some structural and some binding and. Good.
I think that's all I have.
What about, there was a declaration of a state declaration of Winnebago County for flood?
Right.
Do we have anything that's gonna be included in that, or?
We don't. I was told that the declaration was primarily based on some of the Lake Mills and maybe other towns
Some of the
had some
pumping needs.
basement flooding and.
Buffalo Center had a lot of that.
Declaration somehow, makes those people eligible to apply for assistance. That's really outside of my expertise.
I think isn't that like loans or something if you're a business, or low interest loans?
Yeah, I mean, I know the other thing the state declaration does is allows for you to get assistance from other counties in the state, but we didn't have any public damage. We had water creep up over the road in a few spots and did haul a little bit of rock. But
I know Andy was busy with our pumps, that people were using the pumps.
Yeah, I was surprised to see it, but I guess there was a lot of private issues being dealt with.
All right, anything else for secondary roads?
Have we put any more thought into what they did down in Franklin County on that process of, scarifying and putting that product in to make it less maintenance on gravel roads?
I think Ethan and I are both thinking about it. We haven't put anything into practice. I would, if it's a priority and you want to see us get that done, we could probably, look at the springtime or something like that to do some work like that. It's it's a pretty good project, so we have to plan quite a few days to do that kind of.
Do you think that'd be beneficial in the high traffic areas near
Sure.
town?
Yeah, I mean, I'm encouraged by the idea, for sure. I don't know what I would say would be the hang up for us. Maybe just that we have quite a busy year this year and our maintenance workload is very full.
Yeah, this year.
Should be less next year, especially without the shop. That's taken a lot of Ethan's time and energy, just coordinating all the different contractors that are there.
And if you did, there's two different processes. One, you could possibly do it yourselves, and the other that you just have them do it.
Yeah, I think for the most part it'll be our own guys doing the work. Just a matter of what kind of equipment they bring, if they supply the tanker or not, and if they supply the.
Well, I think somewhere they had built their own tanker.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of mixing it to the right concentration and going a certain speed and putting it on the road.
Yeah.
Nothing special about it. It's a tanker with some sort of a spray bar function.
Let's say you can use, like most any, get some kind of a field sprayer and just retrofit it. And
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
it's a spray
gotta go
bar
out to
so far.
like a PVC pipe with holes in it, or
and what
spray nozzle that's just covers the road, or whatever.
I can remember hearing something about this, but what does this product exactly do again?
It somehow chemically reacts with the soil and creates kind of like a cementous.
So that's what I was thinking, that it made it. And then my next thought was, well, is that harder for a maintainer to go over then?
Well, the idea would be that you would try and touch it up once a year, and you really aren't getting deep into the road bed with the grader blades like you would in the spring on any other road. You try to get maybe a couple inches down and really turn it back and forth. And this one would really be
Just surface.
be predicated on minimal maintenance. That's how you pay for the materials, to try and offset
Yeah,
the cost
yeah.
of limited maintenance. So it's not supposed to be dust free, but it's supposed to suppress dust somewhat.
Well, if you got less loose material, you'll have less dust. So
Right, that's the idea. Is
There you
keep all the
go.
material
I
there.
volunteer Snake Road, southwest of Lake Mills, to
That
try it
would
on.
be,
We'll watch it
The
closely.
other one by the bowling alley is what I'm thinking of. That's a high traffic.
That is.
I mean, I think we all know half a dozen spots where the traffic is
So-
significant with a lot of truck traffic.
Is this something you would have to apply when it's dry so it would soak down in, or when it's wet because it's attracted by moisture, or?
I would say wet is my guess. I haven't done enough research to know what the optimum moisture is, but,
Yeah.
you're applying it as a liquid, so.
Well, and then you may have moisture on the top. When you scarify it, you're gonna be getting into what that has been for some time. You don't have a lot of
Did you
moisture.
say it was Hardin County?
Franklin
Franklin.
County
Oh,
did
Franklin.
some with the Permazyme product, which we're, guess, considering, but we found others also. And, it's like each one has a secret family recipe.
Sure.
But,
You think it's mostly petroleum, or what do you think?
They're
I don't
Portland.
think so.
Oh.
Because what they're promoting is some sort of chemical reaction with I think it's with the clay particles in the roadbed.
Like bentonite or something chemical-y. Huh, interesting. Okay. Anything else for Scott? Okay, we're gonna move to 4. Consider for approval resolution for a compromise settlement agreement.
You have Bud's number?
I do. I've had it for decades.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Scott.
thanks.
Have a good week.
You too.
We went to Waldorf together, did some entertaining together years ago. Known him since then.
Oh, this is why I was thinking Hardin County. It's here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. German. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm at my Board of Supervisors meeting, and we've got the supervisors and Carla here and AJ from KIOW, so be careful
Okay.
what you say.
Okay.
We have a question about this with this resolution for Central Iowa Juvenile Detention Center, and we're not up to speed on everything that's been going on there.
You know who you need to call?
Who
You
do,
need to call Gary Rayhans.
Gary? Is he on that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He knows about it. He knows totally about it. I know nothing.
Yeah. Did you guys approve it?
We gotta have a special meeting on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
Oh.
that's why I don't know anything, Bill.
Okay.
Do you have a number for him?
Yeah, I think I've got Gary's number.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'll text it to you.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I have it. So.
Yep. He does know what's going on there.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks, bud.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
So there's a time frame if they're having a special Wednesday meeting, and they told you that it needed to be done, huh?
I did the interview with the journal, but a lot of counties are holding off so they have a chance to actually.
It's Gary.
Gary, it's Bill.
Yes.
I'm here with the supervisors and our auditor and AJ from KIOW. We're at our meeting,
Yeah.
and we're not up to speed on this resolution with Central Iowa Juvenile Detention Center.
Okay.
And I hated approving something. I'm not exactly sure whether it's good or bad.
Okay. We need to, as a board for the juvenile detention detention center there. This is just pretty much would be accepting the claim settlement with Hardin County with the provisions that we discussed within our meetings, closed session and whatnot, to get to a resolution on the whole thing. We as, the 30 counties that are not in question, according to the lawsuit, have to vote to accept this claim in order for us to move forward. But we have to do it individually as a county and then go back to the whole board as when we meet as a whole board of juvenile detention to move forward.
Okay, and so you would recommend approving this then?
I would recommend approving.
Okay, it's, yeah, I went to a couple meetings years ago, but, Mike was always supposed to have been on that, and I don't think he went very often.
Yeah,
But,
it's unless you've been sitting in the, truly there around to listen to the discussion of how this all entails, this would be the best case for us as an organization to move forward, to get the 2880 back to, a very valid state amongst the organization. And then after we come to this claim, we can move forward with the other 5 counties and getting a correct 2080 for them as well.
okay,
So this is just a first step.
did you hear that, Gary?
No, I couldn't.
Terry said this is just a first step then?
Yeah, this would be the first step to get this whole situation settled.
All right,
And it's probably the best scenario for making this, for keeping everyone happy, put it that way.
okay, all right, so, that, and this all stems from the issues that, I remember the one I went to quite a while ago, there was, some discussion on the performance of,
This stems from 28E, that stems from it that, if it missed the filing deadline down at the state, to get it, filed, put it that way. So that calls in the validity of those 5 counties in question on the list.
yeah. Okay, well, and, as long as I've got your, valued opinion, we can go forward.
Well, that's the best information I can give you, I guess. So, and it's the first step in moving forward and getting the issue resolved. Put it that way.
Okay,
So, all right. Hopefully that brings some clarity to it on your guys' end. Then. So,
all right, yep, thank you.
okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Have a good day, bye.
So 5 counties, the vote was 22-5 to approve the attached compromise settlement. So it sounds like they're gonna do a whole different settlement with 5 of them.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I would like to know what's going on with the 5. I should have asked him that. But,
He recommends for now.
yeah,
we just
no,
move forward with
it's,
this.
so you made the motion earlier, did you?
I'll have to make a motion.
Redo
I'll
it?
make a motion to approve the compromise settlement agreement with Central Iowa Detention Agreements.
I'll second it.
Motion by Derby, seconded by Jensvold to approve the resolution. All in favor, say aye.
All right,
Motion passed. All right, open forum.
Skinner, I really like.
Oh, is it?
They're loud.
Oh, is that right? Was there anything for open forum?
I think we did some of it, didn't we? What did we do?
It was on management.
Is there one of them floating around here somewhere?
Might be on the bottom. And probably this one. So we're gonna need another deputy.
That's too bad.
Get rid of those and do that motion.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of looking forward to being able to like, center these stampings more nicely. You know, I think that they could be centered more.
Oh, you think there's gonna be a more talented person running the stamper in the future that'll be able to handle that?
Well, yeah. See how it overlaps stuff, Bill?
Yeah.
Hard to read.
Doesn't look like Hall of Fame material there.
I usually excel on the other end of the table.
Oh.
You know how it is when you don't like doing a job,
Ooh.
you try to make it look like somebody else is
Yeah.
much better at that job.
There's a real
Yeah.
word for that.
One way to get rid of it,
It's
huh?
called languishing.
I learned that out in Colorado. Old log computer
Do the
guy
bare
smoking
minimum.
Camel cigarettes. Man, you're really good at running that really dirty street sweeper. I think you ought to keep doing that. While he sat in the lunchroom.
Yeah. Well, I'll make a motion to approve the county claims.
I'll second it.
Motion by Jensvold and a second by Derby to approve the county claims. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
As long as I don't get censured by the group for the way I stamp.
All opposed?
Just 16 more minutes.
Motion passed.
I never thought about a good centering. Good brisk centering. We
Well, I
haven't
was
done
hoping
that.
for censuring from stamping.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're on your way there
Well, that
now,
was
buddy.
probably the one I was doing when somebody got all riled up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, Brett Wilson would like to get paid, I bet.
Yeah, they put in a lot of hours.
Mhm.
How did Waldorf end up on that? I was listening to the game for a while and then I had to go.
35-10.
They won?
No.
Oh, they lost. Where's that other college from?
Well,
Quad Cities? Okay.
What was the name of it?
Mount Marty's or something?
yeah, Mount Hardy.
I never even heard of it.
Excellent football program.
tough conference.
I don't know if he pushed top, but he has a lot of work to do. He's got the team to do it. Coaching team is.
Should just do one upside down.
Yeah, there you go.
Show her.
Nothing better than messing with him. Poke the bear.
Well, we'll call you up from home and say, come back out here just to stamp this the right way.
Oh no, he's more wanting to get an immediate rise out of the left.
Sure he would, yeah.
Yeah.
Or better yet, a mirror image. And she's got to do it backwards.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Challenge.
Like magic.
Carla wouldn't be surprised by anything anymore, would you, Carla?
I'm not.
How many years now?
That have been auditor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, almost 16.
You need apples?
Mm-hmm.
You need apples?
Sure,
You want a bucket of apples?
sure.
I read something the other day that says the apples are bad for you.
What?
Humans aren't designed to eat fruits and vegetables. All right. That's cyanide in it. I know the seeds do.
Just the seeds.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve payroll claims,
Wow.
just to deviate from the conversation.
Thank you, Terry.
Sure.
Tick-tock.
Well, we're waiting. All right, I'll second it.
Motion by Derby, seconded by Jen Swallows, to approve the county claims.
He knows where that comes from. Yeah.
And all in favor, say aye.
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 I,
Motion passed.
Now, if I was chair, I would have just preempted you, seconded it.
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he would have first and seconded.
No, but I mean, if
Well,
I
if
was
he
chair,
was
somebody
chair,
else made a motion.
Yeah,
I would
as long as Susan made the motion, then he would have just seconded to eliminate me.
Have we done payroll?
Are we stand
Yes.
adjourned?
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, we do. Stand adjourned.
Thank